Hey YouTube, angry Mbuna man here. So, as you can see, my 3D background is not completed. It was a total fail. I worked hard on it. I gave it a go. I did everything I could. I was in the last stage, and I didn't like the way the cement was holding to the styrofoam. I didn't like that it was getting complicated enough with the stuff that I was using, and I didn't like that it was going to take up too much space in my tank. So I threw it out, and here it is in the garbage, almost completed. You can see the air tubing there. You can see some the cement was almost done. I just had to do this piece here. I had everything done, and as I was throwing it out, not in a rush, you could see the cement was not holding. I don't know why. I don't really care at this point. All I know is that I wasn't liking it, and I gave up on it, and I stopped working on it. I have the 55-gallon long, as you can see, and I'm working on a new project. There's a basic rock that I got. It's a regular little rock. I got it at, I don't know, a few months ago from one of these aquarium stores. And what I'm doing is, I'm carving out this little hole bigger for a 1/2-inch PVC plumbing pipe to come down inside here with a 45-degree PVC plumbing pipe that's going to create a sandfall cascading over this rock wall. And that's my new project, and that's what I'm working on today. So this I should have going in a couple hours. Show you how to make how I made a sandfall. And I'm sorry about the 3D background, but I'm just going to go with the basic black going across the back. The white sand, I got white sand this time going on the bottom. A couple little basic rocks. Fire up my Eheim and get ready to rock. Sorry that I didn't complete the 3D background. It was 95% done, and I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the fact that it was gnawing in the back of my head that I was going to permanently have this attached to the back of my tank, that if I ever moved, which I do plan on doing, or if I ever want to break down the tank for any reason, I had to basically go through tooth and nail to get it off the back window glass, hopefully not damaging it. It was a good idea. It was a neat little project for a couple weeks, but I gave up on it, and I decided to get rid of it. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing this sandfall out of this rock. It should be pretty neat, and I'll have my tank ready to go. Like I said, I'll show you what I'm doing, how I did it, and we'll see how it goes. Catch you in a few. So basically, this is what I made. The airline tube goes down into the 1/2-inch pipe, and I made a little gap on the top with a soldering iron. Came through. It's going to go to an air stone right there, and then the air stone is going to go up into about here, right about in there. I would show you how I'm doing it right now, but I only got one hand. This way bubbles can come out, and this is pretty good for the tube. Bubbles can come out, and the sand will come out on this end here. Alright? And basically it's going to look like that. Now I know you guys might not be happy with that because it shows the tube, but imagine water in there. This is a little more stable, some sand come out and bubbles. It won't be so noticeable. Plus, you're not going to see the airline tubes. They're going to be on the bottom. And it's going to be, I have my egg crate in there just to protect the bottom, and that's what it's going to look like. So basically it's done. Now I ran my airline tubing underneath the egg crate. And I have another air stone right there. I put a Y on it. So they're both feeding that. And you don't see the airline tube. All you see is the PVC pipe, but it kind of blends in. From a distance, you don't really tell. This looks like a hole. No silicone, no nothing. 90 elbow for a 1/2 inch PVC white pipe, which is plumber's pipe, and a 45, which is down there, where all the sand should be piling in. Okay? A little worried about that, but I could always adjust it because the hole next to it has the sand. I could put sand in there. I could spin it around a little bit and have the sand go into that hole to get the effect of the sandfall. So we're going to do a couple of experiments, but I think it should be okay. I think it should be alright. So that's how I did my sandfall. I used a rock that I bought a while ago from a pet store, I don't remember which one, and I made it adjustable for what I'm doing for my sandfall. No background foam, no none of that crap. 90-degree elbow for a 1/2 inch PVC plumber's pipe, maybe 2 to 3 foot piece of plumber's pipe, 1/2 inch, and a 45-degree 1/2 inch plumber's pipe. And you could do whatever you want, you could adjust it or whatever. I have a 3/4 piece here in case I want to make it bigger and stronger. 3/4 piece for the future. And I'm going to get this thing going in maybe a couple hours, maybe tomorrow. That all cost me maybe $5. So I'd rather go with $5 than $15 or $20 or $30 for all this homemade crap. $5 for these pieces. Airline tubing was like $1. I bought a 2-pack of the air stones. I grinded down the air stone. This is what it looks like when it's not ground down. See how wide it is? So I ground it down at my shop when I got back. Maybe, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an 1/16, 1/8 of an inch, something like that. And I put it in the tube in that rock. It's on the bottom down here. It's half, like, a little half past the 45 degree, and then the tube, I drill the hole in a 90 at the top, and then back here, you could see, I don't know if you could see it, but my airline tubing is back there, so you can't even see it, and then it runs along here. Not this one, this is the second part, but it runs under here all the way over to the air pump. And we're gonna get this going. And if I have to make an adjustment, I'll just spin, because I didn't use glue. I didn't use glue or silicone or nothing. It's wedged in there. If anything happens, I could always maneuver it. I can maneuver the PVC pipe to maybe change it. I don't want nothing permanent, so I made it fit. Hope you guys liked the video. Talk to you soon. We'll see it in action. Like, subscribe, share.